country has its own food culture, and it partly reflects its history. Just like Japanese, their cuisine actually goes well with a lot of cha, matcha, sencha, for example. And we Chinese, we eat dim sum with a pot of tea. And in France has a very huge industry in wine. So wine is definitely an essential part of the French cuisine. So Fida, you have a very international background. You were born in Lebanon and you spent some time in France and Hong Kong. So could you share with us your observations about the wine tasting cultures in different countries?
Well, I feel as a general impression that in Asia, tasting is about sharing and celebration with family and friends or business partner. And it's the same in Lebanon. In France, it's primarily a hedonistic approach, seeking really the taste bud pleasure. This explains as well why the way we drink can be so different. Taiwan, for me, is a combination of both, with attention to understanding the taste profile and the differences, as well as going to full enjoyment after the initial tasting. And what I find interesting is how the cuisine can be re-explored with different beverages. For example, take the Chinese food. It pairs very well with cognac, whether seafood dishes, deep-fried dishes, or even spicy hot pot. Cognac has the aromatic intensity to pair with such dishes and enhance their taste. Cognac is also a perfect drink for dessert, and I suggest to try some in tofu pudding, zhohua. It's a great match with ginger juice and brown sugar.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. Did you try it yourself or any of your family and friends?
Yes.
Do they like it?
Yes, it's very nice. So not in France, but here, yes, in Taiwan, I had the chance to try it. And ginger actually is a very good pairing with cognac.
Okay, I'll try it later tonight. Okay, so we talk about wine, and wine is actually a very important investment in Chinese culture. Like in Taiwan, people collect Jingmen, Gaoliang, and in China, they collect Guizhou, Maotai, and in Japan, they collect sake. So it's like very different cultures, but the same point is that wine is an investment. And we can see a statistic shows that the ROI of wine is actually very, very high. If we compare with diamond, the ROI is 1.49 times, and gold is 1.68 times. And China ware is 16.67 times, and oil painting is 16 times. But a luxury wine is 37.69 times. So Fida, why is the return could be so high in terms of wine?
Yes, so there can be many reasons, of course, and it depends on the spirit. I can speak of the cognac, for example. It's the scarcity of the product is one reason. Take, for example, Louis XVI. It has to have been set aside from the best eau de vie of Grand Champagne a century ago for us to drink it today. Another reason is also the ability to age well. The oldest Fin Champagne cognac has always been recognized for that. And a third reason could be limited edition, for example, whether it's a special blend, a special cask, or a special bottle.
我们刚刚听到酒品是很重要的投资，不过其实全球的酒类市场出现很大的变化，特别是大陆市场在急剧的紧缩当中，而法国的酒品出口也面对了空前的挑战。我们休息一下，广告之后带您了解。